Now, we're pretty much used to this by now. There are so many wars, I can't keep up. Let's go over the current war tab, see who's more than likely to win, because I think Texas is going to win over Arizona, and a few other things should happen within this video. Now, another cool thing is that we'll be able to see casualties. I like to see, you know, how many men each state was willing to sacrifice to win a certain conflict. I think that's pretty funny in a really dark, actually scary way. National Spain is obviously going to win in Iberia. Nothing is happening from the Panamanian-Panama Canal War. Mexico versus Arizona. Nothing really. That war's been going on for quite a long time, though. Mexico's only sacrificed about 10,000 men. Arizona only at 3. Mexican... Oh, whoops. I almost said this. I almost said the same one. British Columbia versus Montana. It's getting pretty close because Montana came out of nowhere, and Montana's doing really good. That's really weird. Connecticut and New York War. We don't see anything really here. Let's skip down to the Pennsylvania-Ohio War. 46,000 men. Socialist Republic of... Geez, I don't even know some of these names now. That's Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania sacrificed 46,000 men. It looks like it's going to be successful for them, at least for now. Louisiana-Arkansas War. The defenders look like they're going to win that. Florida, Alabama, still kind of on the fence. This is the weird word. The weird one. Weird word. This is the weird one. It looks like Texas is going to win this. I don't know how, though. California is winning over Arizona. This will be huge for California. They just need to get out of this two-front war. They're fighting Oregon and Arizona, and for some reason, California can't do it. They're not doing well at all. Yeah, so there are quite a few conflicts. Indiana, Wisconsin. We might see an end to that very soon. Oregon, California. It's looks like California's doing okay, defending themselves. Anyways, we should start to see the first factions, I guess, begin to form. I mean, we saw Appalachia join the Axis, which I was super surprised by. I did not think that was going to happen. So it's technically possible, I guess, for that to happen a little bit more often. Now, I'm viewing it as Texas because Texas is making a little bit of progress against Arizona. How's California doing? It's kind of interesting because California is reliant that Texas continues to move forward. And this is a Texas that isn't even using its full strength. Like they're using just a little bit here, and they clearly want Mexico next. Mexico is next on their chopping block. We've got Wisconsin fighting Arkansas. They had a few puppets here and there, but Wisconsin's doing well so far. Wisconsin's doing really well. New York pushing forward into Quebec. And that's these wars in the north are not going to stop. That's the key. I think that I wish that if I could go back, I didn't realize that somebody from the north might have a much better opportunity than someone from the south, because there is a divided Canada now more than ever before. So because there's a divided Canada, it would be way easier to maybe conquer this region, get a lot of... I mean, it's not like, obviously we checked on some of the resources out of this territory. It's not the craziest. That's for sure. It's not amazing or anything, but it is kind of interesting. Texas still defending well. We might go up to speed 3 for a split second, or I'm sorry, speed 4. We're at speed 3 at the moment. Sunshine Republic might finally capitulate. They'll probably be puppeted though, so they'll come back under... Well, they're both socialists anyways, so they should be fine. And then South Carolina is going to be crushed in between these communist uprisings. Now, this is kind of confusing to look at. Oh, Wisconsin has taken 3 states away, and they annexed the Hoosier Empire. I thought they already annexed the Hoosier Empire. Well, anyways, Wisconsin's not taking no puppets. I mean, they took one. They took Missouri as a puppet, right? No, they're not, actually. Wisconsin's just taking stuff for themselves. Wisconsin's doing good. And they did well last campaign, too, didn't they? Hey, whoa. When did I miss that? When did I miss Montana? Oh, I didn't miss anything. Oh, the borders. Okay, it looks weird, but South Dakota is just having a lot of luck. I mean, not a lot of luck, but they've just been pushing forward. It looks like there had been a peace deal because these borders look so different. What's British Columbia up to? Nothing. I mean, they're pushing forward a little bit. Let's actually look into this. Hey, they've got some troops here. I don't know how they're not doing better. Idaho has been really quiet, which is so strange because they are communists. I mean, they could. So is Nevada, though. All right, what is this? North Dakota was puppeted from by Minnesota, right? Yes, it had to have been because that was that's who you were at war with, and now they're gonna go after Missouri. Missouri's joined the Axis. It's so weird. So that's the second time we've seen like a state that doesn't look like they're gonna do so well at the last second join the Axis. I guess it's worked for Appalachia so far. Appalachia. Minnesota's declared war on Missouri. Yep, we saw that. It's okay. They so there is does that mean that doesn't mean that Minnesota doesn't mean that Missouri is involved in the Axis. That's the second now it does. Yeah. Okay, it's maybe a little bit more likely now that Wisconsin joins the same faction. I'm going to be super shocked if we see another Axis uprising. Wow, look at this. Okay, so California's collapsing, but Texas is moving forward. So it's definitely possible that we see, well, we might see two things here. If Sacramento falls, Arizona could peace out with California. They're Democratic. Force them at the last second to turn Democratic, and then Arizona falls and Texas takes all of Arizona. And then they would just leave with a Democratic California. Socialist Republic of Vermont has joined the syndicate. Okay, so here we go with the syndicate joining New Jersey as well. So all of these, we've got a lot of people. Missouri was puppeted. I'm assuming by... Missouri was puppeted by who? They were in a few different wars. Arkansas. Kansas has declared war on Oklahoma. All right. That's interesting. Wait, who? Well, it was Arkansas. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Arkansas is not doing well. How'd they do that? I don't know. So it really wasn't that big of a peace deal. Pennsylvania's still alive. I love that. How's New York doing? They're doing okay. Okay, let's go back to the faction map mode. So yeah, New York did join the syndicate. So we have this very interesting faction, I think, taking place here. Alberta was puppeted by Montana. Yeah, by Montana. And so now it's just South Dakota and British Columbia fighting Montana. They were just involved in that huge war, though, so I don't know if these Canadian provinces are going to do that. Oh, Sunshine Republic. This will be the next faction. The next big faction that forms right here. Because North Carolina is now done. It'll be a very strong communist faction, I think. The syndicate is formed. They're both communists, but they can go to war with each other. I doubt that they'd just form one single faction. That's super, I think, pretty unlikely. Uh-oh. Yep, that's what happens. Arizona invaded California, just turned them Democratic because they have to. They can't take anything over. And, which means that they're forced to peace out with... They technically had to force to peace out with Oregon. That stops Oregon from progressing forward. Ooh, that really hurts Oregon too. California now Democratic, and this is going to mean that... Hey, they did take over... Wait, did you peace out with Mexico too? No, you just grabbed all this land. Republican Spain changes their diplomatic status with us. Well, yeah, because California was socialist before, right? Yeah, something like that. Socialist before. Okay, let's go back on Texas. Phoenix is just literally open for the taking. They just have to walk in there. They probably will. They more than likely will. Oklahoma's holding back. They're holding off. That's pretty good for them. I feel like Montana should capitulate here soon, but I don't know. I'm super surprised Alaska hasn't done anything. Like, that's so weird to me. But there are some states that hold back and they wait before they do crazy things. So that's just one of those states, I guess. As long as Texas isn't dumb. I feel like they are going to be dumb and they're going to declare war on Mexico. That's why, though, Mexico isn't pushing forward against Arizona either, though. is because they're fearful of Texas. I think that might also be they might be just bluffing, forcing Mexico to protect this front while they still have enough men to push forward. Because that's legit what it seems like. Okay, they're winning like all these battles here. Yeah, that's seriously what it kind of seems like at the moment. Wisconsin looks good. They're getting a little bit of help from Oklahoma. We've got Virginia joining the syndicate. We've got Idaho declaring war on Montana. Ooh, that's going to save you guys. That should save you. Okay, so we probably aren't seeing as many factions. Wait, what is this? Oh, Allied supporters of. That's right. Utah joined the Allied supporters of. There's this separate faction that's formed. Syndicate between North Carolina and Virginia. We do have the Axis powers. Oh, there's only one spot with the Axis powers now. South Dakota's joined the syndicate. What syndicate, though? There's so many syndicates. Oh. All right, so if you can get this syndicate involved in fighting Ontario, just join the Axis. Oh, my goodness. And I just missed a freaking peace deal because it just popped up in front of me. Oh, was it a peace deal or was it just... Oh, it was New York. People's Republic of Quebec. Are you a puppet now of New York? Yes, yes you are. Kentucky's joined the syndicate. Look at New York, man. Look at New York. They look good. Okay, I am shocked, to be honest, you guys. I am flabbergasted at this point. I cannot believe we're seeing people join the Axis again. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, it's really shocking. I never saw that in any of the tests, not with the historical focus off. But I'm wondering if Canada makes a difference. I'm wondering if Canada makes a difference at all. We've got Arkansas joining the syndicate. There's multiple syndicates. Lone Star. Oh my goodness. That is the nail in the coffin right there. I was really curious to see if Texas was going to join the Axis, and the fact that they did is massive. It's probably the biggest thing in this campaign. So now we have Texas, Wisconsin, and Ontario working together. Whoa, look at this syndicate empire that's forming. Uh-oh. Lone Star Empire has called Appalachia into a war. Alabama joined the syndicate. Which one? Is it a new one or is it the same one? It's a new one. Okay, that's important to remember. Montana has joined the syndicate. I thought you already did. Or are you a new one too? I just hate that. New Panama Empire. That was a worry of mine too, is that Texas wasn't going to finish their war with Arizona. Yep. And they're going to get pulled into a world war, or a continental war at least. Georgia's joined the syndicate. South Carolina's joined the Axis. That is really funny, because I feel like we're going to see more people join the Axis than ever before. Here's the problem for Texas. Texas is really powerful, right? But the problem is Mexico. If Texas gets dragged into a war in the north, Texas will invade. I'm sorry, Mexico's going to invade, and Texas fighting two front will be really difficult. Two fronts. Lone Star Empire is called to the South Carolina Empire. Who are you at war with now? You're at war with a lot. El Salvador has joined the Axis. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. We've got Mississippi join the syndicate. Sunshine Republic joining syndicate. The Blue Syndicate, I should say. Ontario's joined the Lone Star Empire. Some of these wars are being combined. Oh, man. Texas, you really need to get rid of Arizona, like, as soon as possible. They will, but it needs to be as soon as possible. California's just chilling here now. They're democratic and they're alive. Minnesota joined the Comintern. That's interesting. So we got our first Comintern nation. Huh. That will be interesting, especially when obviously Germany and the Soviet Union go to war, which I'm assuming it might, but who knows? Nothing has really played out in the old world. It's been very different. Well, the old world's just been really quiet. Europe and Africa and Asia. I don't think even Japan and China are at war at this point. Oh. Something's happening. Texas-Arizona war, they're helping now. Yeah, no, Japan isn't even war. Mexico's joined the Comintern. All right, so we've seen that before. And you better be careful because you'll force... We might see Soviet Union has called Mexico into the Minnesota-Missouri War. Japan's declared war. Okay, so there we go. Japan's starting to mobilize now in China. Texas and Mexico might force Germany. Oh, crap. Okay, so Japan's now in on the Axis. Let me just pause the game for a second. Texas might force... Texas and Mexico, was what I'm trying to say, might force Germany and Soviet Union into a war. That's the point is. They probably very likely will. And the Allies are just going to watch. What was that? China joined the Comintern. Whoa. Oh, there it is. It doesn't... So I was wrong about that, but that's going to force everyone at war with each other. The Comintern and the Axis. There it is. Okay, so I tried to spit that phrase out, and there was no reason for me to do it because Dominican Republic has joined the Axis. So that means Texas is going to be war... Oh, they already are. Well, there you go. And we just have to sit here and watch all the allied states. Just watch here, pretty much. China's called in the Soviet Union. So all these wars are starting to just combine into one massive one. Oh, dang. This is crazy. Now, this syndicate is still chilling, right? Oh, no, you're at war. You're actually helping the Axis. Unknowingly. You don't realize it, but yeah, you are. Joining the syndicate. We'll see what France does. Very curious to see what France does. Mostly democratic, but you still have that strong... We'll see. We'll see. Somehow Appalachia is still alive, which is crazy. Yeah, okay, so if we look at the current wars now, there should probably only be... Oh, there's still a lot. We might want to go over that again, though, because this just got so complicated, especially with Mexico. And California can't really make a difference. Nevada could. If Nevada goes after Arizona, that would really help out Texas. Oh, British Columbia is winning. Huh. Interesting. And they haven't done their own faction, right? Don't do this to me. There. They haven't. So that might be interesting. Anyways, I'm going to stop right there. And we'll review all of the insanity that just took place in the next one. I feel like that whole episode was things that I didn't think were going to happen. Things that I outwardly said weren't going to happen. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.